In the centre of Chicago, under a road, some of the city's homeless attempt to keep warm. Their possessions, including bundles of clothes and blankets, lie strewn across the sidewalks. This is where many of Chicago's homeless are preparing for a harsh winter. It's estimated that some 82,000 people are homeless here, many living on the street, including Joseph and his uncle.
At nighttime, even with the blankets and stuff like that down here, you still be freezing. This concrete gets so cold it cracked. Since I've been out here about 7 years, I've seen about 6 people down here pass away.
From the cold?
From the cold, yeah.
These people have been in line for 5 hours, waiting for groceries from a shelter. Kenneth tells me about the desperate lengths he has to go to stay warm.
If a friend can't help me, I go stay on the train, back and forth. But then I start the day all over again. You see my buggy all broke down, like I'm broke down now.
Happy holidays, folks.
According to the US Department of Housing and Urban Development, homelessness across the country is on the increase for the first time in 7 years. It's estimated the number of homeless in the country now stands at about 554,000, a 1% increase from a year ago, in part because of rising rents and incomes not keeping pace.
The homeless here say they are constantly being chased away from other downtown locations. Some claim their belongings, their tents, their blankets have been seized by the local authorities, making their situation all the more precarious.
The Chicago Coalition for the Homeless is calling for changes.
I mean, far too often the city, the government approaches homelessness as a nuisance and uses the law and criminalization of homelessness as a way to address it. And that doesn't really help anyone. I mean, the goal when they do that is simply to get homelessness out of the line of sight.
There is some help. A number of charities and community outreach programs attempt to provide a safety net. But funding is tight. A Safe Haven Foundation provides housing as well as job training to help people become self-sufficient.
I had an addiction to drugs, marijuana to be specific, and also alcohol. And that was kind of stopping me from being as successful as I can be. They got different programs here like welding, landscaping, culinary arts. There should be one of these programs in every state.
Devon is one of the luckier ones. He hopes it won't be long before he has a place he can call home. But for many others, the only certainty is the prospect of a brutal and unforgiving winter ahead. Dan Williams, CGTN, Chicago.